crazy that WEF exists. No, it's not crazy at all. Why wouldn't it exist? People want power, so they're just going to do it. Well, you eat the bugs. Well, I already do. I mean, I eat scorpions. I like scorpions. Scorpions are nice. Plans to attend F Denver. They never invite me. I have to kind of like sneak in. No, the venue's terrible for it. I like the organizers. I like what they're trying to do, but they have like 3,000 extra people and everybody's densely packed in and it's almost impossible to get in. And, it's sad because if they had just picked a different venue, like the Denver Convention Center, for example, then it would be a lot of fun. But it's too many people for what they want. If they want to keep that venue, they should cap it about 500, 750, and it'd be a lot more fun. Nobody I know was forced to get a vaccination. Okay, so if you're in the military, an airline pilot, healthcare employee, education employee, you were told if you don't get this, you lose your job. You get a dishonorable discharge. You get kicked out of the military. It doesn't matter if you're a SOCOM operator, Green Beret, 20 years experience, 19 years in, right before you're 20. You'll be kicked out. Could have fought in 3 wars, had a Medal of Honor. Oh, you didn't get vaccinated? You're out. They were forced. I'm sorry, that's not consent. Just put sex in the place of vaccination. Well, if you don't sleep with me, you're going to lose your job. What do we call that? If you don't get a vaccination, you lose your job. Is that consent? Is that consent? No. Don't fucking lie to us. It's pathetic. They coerced and forced people into this and harmed a lot of people along the way. The other thing is informed consent. It's the basis of all medical ethics. Day one in medical school, they start talking about medical ethics, the doctrine of informed consent. If you do something to a patient, you must explain to the patient the consequences of the thing you're doing, both positive and negative. Doc, I want to get a back surgery. Well, let's talk about it. Doc, I want to get a bunion surgery. Well, let's talk about it. It's not all rosy sunshine. There could be side effects. There could be permanent issues. Go get a brain tumor removed. Hey, you might go deaf. Okay, that's medicine in a nutshell. Then when you say as a policy, as a journal, that anything negative about vaccines we can't publish because we don't want to promote vaccine hesitancy, then how are you succeeding in the doctrine of informed consent? If every single thing must be positive or neutral, nothing negative. And anything that's negative, you always have to say the catch-all phrase, but we still recommend you get vaccinated. It's extraordinary to me. And I've never seen a disgusting violation of medical ethics at this scale, at this level across the entire world. And it's turned a lot of people super fucking bitter. And when you say bullshit like that, nobody I know was forced to get a vaccination. You ever fly on a fucking plane? You ever go into a school? You ever go into a hospital? People were told, and unconstitutionally, by the way, because in New York and other places, the Supreme Courts have decided it was, and they're getting their jobs back, that they have to get a vaccination or they lose their job. A vaccination that was not FDA approved. They tell us on the rejuvenation side, you got to do 10, 15 years of trials of stem cells on rats and things like that to even think about injecting somebody. And every normal vaccine takes 10 to 15 years. It took 10 years to get the Ebola vaccine through and all this other stuff. They tell people that, but in this case, they say one clinical trial was enough. And we can now give this to billions of people and we can't talk about the side effects. And that's an example why people are so angry. Because even though you feel that way, half of America feels the other way, and there's no escape valve because they know it's going to happen again. Because no one went to jail, no one said they're sorry, the policy will be the same. And it doesn't matter if you die, it doesn't matter if there are consequences, it will happen again. And if you speak out against it, probably this AMA will be taken down. I've now had 2 videos taken down because at least one person will click the button because they're propagandized, and now it's gone. It's so safe. Anybody who dares say otherwise has to be silenced and deplatformed. It's extraordinary to me. And by the way, I was on the other side of it. If you go back to my videos in 2021, I got vaxxed. I took the Pfizer vaccine. I trusted these bastards. Just extraordinary to me.